you realize your child's teacher was the real problem? For months, my daughter Carly had been failing math class. She was 16 years old and had never gotten below an A in her entire life. I hired 3 different tutors who all said the same thing after working with her. She knows all the material perfectly. Maybe she has test anxiety. They taught her breathing tricks and told her to sleep more before tests, but her grades kept getting worse every single week. One Thursday morning before her math midterm, Carly completely lost it in our kitchen. She was shaking like crazy and screaming, "I can't go, I can't take that test. Please don't make me go." She grabbed my hand so hard her nails drew blood and she wouldn't let go. I called her out sick and spent all day trying to figure out what the hell was happening. I asked to see her old tests and homework to check them myself. I went through every problem using online calculators to check her work. Her answers were correct but marked wrong anyway. I checked 6 different tests and found the exact same thing on every single one. She had the right formulas, the right process, the right final answers, but red X's everywhere for no reason. I went to the principal the next morning with copies of everything. She barely looked at the papers before dismissing me completely. "Mr. Mooney has taught here for 20 years without a single complaint that stuck," she said. She leaned forward and lowered her voice. "Parents like you always think their kids deserve better grades. Maybe Carly needs to work harder instead of having mommy fight her battles." That's when I knew the school would protect him no matter what proof I showed them. I decided to confront Mr. Mooney directly after school. I walked into his empty classroom and told him I was documenting everything for my lawyer and the school board. His face went white as he stammered, "There must be some misunderstanding with the grading." Within 3 days, Carly's grades mysteriously jumped from F's to A's on every assignment. The sudden change confirmed something was seriously wrong. 2 weeks later, my work meeting got canceled, so I arrived 40 minutes early to pick up Carly from mandatory tutoring. The door was cracked open, and I heard Mr. Mooney talking to another girl. "You're finally being smart about your future, good girl." Then I heard him walk across the room. "You could earn that A back if you're grateful like Elena was." She understood that some lessons need to happen in private. My legs almost gave out when I heard Elena's name. She used to babysit for us until she graduated with honors and moved away for college. I found her on Instagram that night and sent her a message asking if she remembered Mr. Mooney. She called me back within an hour, sobbing so hard I could barely understand what she was saying. "He made me do things to him every Tuesday and Thursday for 2 years," she gasped out. "He would lock the door and make me get on my knees. He said if I didn't do exactly what he wanted or if I told anyone, he'd fail me and ruin my chances of getting into any college." She could barely breathe between sobs. "He recorded everything on his phone to make sure I'd never tell, and every single time when I was done he made me say, 'Thank you, Mr. Mooney, for helping me with my grades,' while he put on his pants." Elena told me Mr. Mooney kept everything documented on his school computer. "He made me watch videos of other girls to teach me how to do exactly what he wanted. He had hundreds of them," she whispered. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely hold the phone. The next morning, I went straight to the police and told them everything Elena told me. They immediately got search warrants for both his classroom and his house. They found a folder called Grade Calculations that had thousands of disgusting pictures and videos of young girls. When they searched his house, they found 12 external hard drives filled with even more vile videos and photos. The detective said some of the victims were as young as 12, and several were special needs students who couldn't report what happened. They arrested Mr. Mooney that same afternoon while he was teaching. Over 100 victims came forward during the trial. The judge gave Mr. Mooney life in prison.